Oatmeal and garlic are getting married together forever. Today or someday, maybe not. I don't know. I just thought about me. I'm Oatmeal. Maybe I found a girl who's Miss Garlic. I don't know. 2018, January 14, Sunday. All right. Almost 2 p.m. Going to the Cornelius Library. Just made a video already talking about the garlic and the oatmeal already that I was thinking about. Had some crazy dreams last night. Don't remember them exactly, but so Pastor Bob had a box and he was using it as the altar, and he got it from his daughter Hope, and it just reminded me that I had a box just like that. I made one just like that, and but I had a lot of paint on it at that time, and you know, like just think about, well, I mean, I was in high school at the time when I made the box, and put a lot of paint on it, so I didn't really exactly make it as good as I probably could have. I wasn't really thinking, I mean, I was thinking about it. What I was thinking about at the time when I made the box, like in probably 2001 or 2002, I was thinking, you know, the paint is not gonna do anything bad to it. Like, I had a couple different coats of paint on my my box that I made in the Woods class. I think I was in Woods 1 and maybe Woods 2 too. And I took a lot of different kinds of classes in high school to try to figure out what I wanted to do in my life and everything. And then I went on and had a lot of different kinds of work that I did after that, after I graduated in 2004. And I think that's good to have a lot of options, to have a lot of abilities, to do a lot of things. It was interesting this morning going through 1 Samuel, and we're going to going through the 3rd to the 7th chapter, end of the 6th chapter. We're looking at the Ark of the Covenant. It's like a box. Okay, so that's why I'm talking about the box. And you know, you think about the people of that time. They were you know, all kinds of people, but like there was Israel back then, about 4,000 years ago, back in 2000 BC or so, and they were running around and they were coming back to the promised land, which is Israel, but as a nation, as a group of 12 tribes that descended from Adam and Noah. They were, you know, God's chosen people, and there were other nations, and they took the Ark of the Covenant, and they had other gods, and they tried to make the Ark of the Covenant as this one of the collections that they had, but it was like the other gods bowed down to the Ark of the Covenant, and the people that looked at it would die or something. And I mean, definitely die, but there's always a question of how and why. And there was these things that happened, like there was tumors and rats, and it was this very surprising to know. And somebody told me after about how squirrels can carry the bubonic plague, or what is it called? The black plague from the Black Ages, where people just get, you know, those tumors around their armpits and between their thighs, and then they just die in a week or something. It's a terrible thing. You kind of see a little bit of terrible stuff, diseases and plagues in third world countries, and it's been happening since the dawn of time and everything. And when you're not in the presence of God, it gets pretty terrible. Romans 8:28 is powerful. All things work together for good for those who are following God and everything, and it's really good. but it's difficult perhaps if you don't really want to be in God's will and everything. This morning I was just this afternoon I was just taking some pictures of my tax returns from some years ago, and some of the weekly reflections from Revolution Hawaii. So I'm uploading those photos, keeping them on my hard drives if I can. We're running out of room and stuff, like I said yesterday. It's getting a little bit difficult, but I'm feeling a little bit better because it's sunny like the summer today, even though it's January. It's January. This is the first month of 2018, and this might be my last Sunday here in Oregon. I might just run off and do my own thing. I mean, not my own thing, but I may go to see my mom. I haven't seen her in like 9 years, so it's about time. And regardless of whether or not she believes in me, in my potential or not, I still can learn from her and stuff. I had a question this morning, but didn't ask anybody about it. Like, why did Noah call Ham Canaan? Ham was the youngest son of Noah. Noah built an ark, Noah's ark, and so he had 3 sons. Japheth is the oldest, and there was Shem and Ham. And I was thinking about that, and I don't exactly know why Noah would call Ham that, because it's like his name was Ham, his name was not Canaan. But then, you know, he had a grandson named Canaan, and then that family line became the Canaanites. But was Noah really calling Ham Canaan already, even before you know, Ham had a grandson named Canaan? Or does Canaan have a special meaning that means like stupid idiot, dodo head or something? Or what does it mean? As far as I can see, I believe, and I'm probably not the only person that could say this, I don't know yet, I have to ask around, like, you know, you see three groups of people coming from Noah's 3 sons. The Europeans, the Africans, and the Asians. And I would say that the Middle Easterns, the Arabs, or Asians, or more accurately, it's more that the Asians are actually Arabs in some kind of way, and indirectly, and you know, the Native American Indians are Asians and therefore part Arab and Indian stuff. That's kind of why they're called Indians. You know, Indians kind of have that skin color that's sort of like people in the Middle East and all those countries in the Middle East and everything. So you can imagine, you know, that's kind of where everybody comes from. As far as I see, I strongly believe in the Bible being a pretty good history book, and it had some poetry and it had some prophecy, a couple different things in the Bible, but there is a lot of focus on history of the past and history of the future in prophecy and Revelation, Isaiah, a few other books too. And there's, you know, a couple different things you can see through the course of the Bible, through the 66 books, things about theology, things about our lives and how we can become better if we're living for God. First, we got to get God in our lives, and we can do a little bit better. I mean, we can't really do anything without Him. Obviously, anything good is coming from Him, whether we know it or not. And that's, you know, it's remarkable. It's great when you look at the beauty of the world, of the earth, of the people, animals, a lot of different things. It's very surprising to see blessings beyond the curses, beyond the bad things. You can think about the bad things a little bit, but it's not so much a bad thing. I mean, it is, but it's there because of free will. People choose to do good and bad, and then the bad stuff affects other people, even people who are good. So good stuff's gonna happen, and bad things are gonna happen because of our choices and decisions in life, and that's remarkable. So just thinking about that, all the time actually, probably every day I think about that. I think about the 4 things you gotta have in life, and that is life, joy, hope, and love. You just gotta, first, you gotta wait but live life. That's life. And second, you gotta listen but love life, and that's joy. Third, you gotta love but love love, and that's hope. Number 4 and last, you gotta fight but live love, and that's love. And the meaning of life is love, and the meaning of love is life, and that's the circle of life seen in The Lion King. And I read about this, talk about this, been talking about this since probably 2007 or so. And thinking about this, I kind of made up that slogan, L4, live for. What are you living for? What are you living for? The L and the 4, the number 4. What are you living for, kind of thing. I ask those questions a lot. Been asking the questions for a long time, but I know the answer, but I want other people to think about it, to ask it themselves, kind of thing. I think it's remarkable. I think life is full of surprises. I think whatever your gifts and talents and abilities are, you just gotta be happy with them and just speak it out and do it and stop it. Kind of like what God does. You can do within your abilities. You're not God, but you are you, and you can do whatever God lets you do, kind of thing. For better and for worse, you can do bad stuff, but if you want to be a part of God's story, His story, you can humble yourself before the sight of the God, and you can submit, and you can be used by God like nothing else. And it's an incredible thing to do that. So in my personal life, since this is my personal diary video that I do every day, and I'm running out of space on my hard drives and everything. Oh no, what do I do? I don't know. But since this is a personal diary thing and not a news show or something that's supposed to be entertaining, I think just want to give you an update. This is an update to myself. This is not a video for anybody else, or it could be. I don't know. But so I'm just going through my stuff and thinking about, am I ready to go? Am I ready to move on from Oregon and go see my mom, and then after that do other things? And what am I supposed to do? What does God want me to do, kind of thing? What am I able to do, kind of thing? Well, I think about that, and I've been thinking about that for a while, and forever, kind of thing. And the answer is kind of not conclusive, perhaps, or it doesn't really matter exactly the specific answer as far as like what can you do forever and ever. Like, what can you do for the next 40 years? You may not know your purpose in life, but you know what you can do like today, in the moment. And so you just gotta try to worry about each piece of the puzzle as you come to it, as much as you can. It can be difficult. It can be very difficult because you kind of want to see what the picture is before you're done with the puzzle. But you gotta stay focused and steadfast. Don't be too fat. You eat the donut. I ate a donut this morning. Probably shouldn't have, and had some coffee this morning. Had some ice cream last night, and couldn't eat it all, even though it was French vanilla. And man, I'm telling myself, stop doing it. And I keep on doing it. Keep on buying ice cream. Been buying ice cream every night. The last like 5 days or so. And so my money's going down the drain. I mean, not really. It's food stamps, but hey, man. So eventually, you gotta tell yourself to stop, doing certain things or eating certain things. And even though you can eat a lot of stuff, and if you have a fast immune system, you may not be fat necessarily. But being fat is not the only thing you want to watch out for. You want to be healthy, and skinny people can be not healthy too. And fat people can be healthier. You know, it depends on a lot of things. It depends on whether or not it's really food or not. If it's natural food and you're very healthy and stuff, then it's going to be a lot better. So think about that and want to help people with that and a lot of other things. I'm at the library, so I better go. Better let you go for now. Eat more oatmeal. 2018, 1/14, Sunday. I'm Oatmeal, Joey Arnold. Take care.